Hey, good evening, all FMs. Welcome to the Friday, May 29th edition of the Pandemic Paulcast. Hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon out, a little cloudy, but still quite a nice day here in downtown Kamloops. So lots going on in open learning. We had a good half-day retreat today with the management side of the house, thinking about what can we do to sort of streamline our processes? How can we continue to improve on what we do? And had lots of really good ideas. No, I think big solutions yet, but really some ideas in terms of the next steps we need to do to start moving forward with some of the strategic planning we've done earlier over the last few months, and some of the things that we've learned really over our 2.5 months here in quarantine. So as we've moved everybody off site and working remotely. We'll be reaching out more to the open learning team and to OLFMs as we try to work on this. Sort of the next steps for us as open learning. But it's exciting, and it's really nice to be able to finally have a chance to talk about some big picture stuff rather than simply putting out fires and trying to make sure that we can get all our students through exams. So that was a very, very nice change of pace, and thanks to Dawn for leading us through that this morning. And I think at the heart of it all, I think one of the things that we really do agree on is putting student success and student learning really at the heart of any decisions we make moving forward. So feeling really good about that. You might have had an email, it's probably about 28 of you had emails from Carolyn Tier. We're looking at some courses where we had alternate assessments for April and May, where come June or July, we may be able to move those exams over to ProctorU. And I think the basic question she's asking is just wanting to confirm that the alternate assessment that we created for those courses in April or May isn't overly reliant on the previous final exam, because if that is, we may need to look at rewriting some of those things in order to sort of maintain some security for that those assessments and with respect to academic integrity. So if you did get an email about that, that's simply what that's all about. But we really are going to be able to move some more courses to ProctorU over the next couple of months. And even when we do go back to in-person exams, that will remain an option for those courses moving forward. So speaking of in-person exams, I think just the final thing I want to say is that we will have some news out next week for students about what's happening for July and August, but it's seeming pretty clear that we will have to again continue to suspend in-person exams for those 2 months. While we do anticipate maybe as we get into August and September, some campuses and even our own opening up a little bit to students, there's also the obligation for us, and it seems clear, a legal obligation for us to make sure that in any setting, regardless if it's here on campus or at another exam center across the country, lives up to certain safety and public safety guidelines. So it's a more of a challenge for us, I think, than we thought about reopening in-person exams, which is why we're really focused on creating some solid solutions for students that will carry us through the next few months. So stay tuned for more news on that, but I just thought I would give you a heads up on where we're at. So hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a terrific week. I hope that you get some time to get out over the weekend and hopefully have some nice weather where you are and get a chance to enjoy that. So I wish you very well. Have a terrific weekend, and I will see you next week. Signing off from the corner 3rd and St. Paul, it is Paul Martin. Take care. Have a good night.